How is Dillon Brooks becoming the most hated player in the NBA right now?
You're not a champ. You're a clown.
Grab your popcorn, folks, because the latest drama in the NBA has just arrived. And the center of attention? None other than the infamous Dillon Brooks, who has somehow managed to snag the title of the most hated player in the league right now. But how did he do it? Was it his trash talking on the court, his controversial plays, or just his overall attitude? The answer is still up for debate, but one thing's for sure: the fans are not happy. But amidst all the chaos, we can't help but chuckle at the hilarious memes and tweets that are popping up left and right. So sit tight, grab your phone, and hit that subscribe button, because we're about to witness some serious NBA madness. Who knows, maybe Dillon Brooks will redeem himself, or maybe he'll just continue to stir the pot. Either way, we're here for it. Dillon Brooks, who is he? When it comes to basketball, Dillon Brooks is the real deal, a fierce competitor with a heart of gold. Hailing from the Great White North, Brooks has worked tirelessly to become one of the best players in the game today. From his days at the University of Oregon, where he dominated the court and earned a laundry list of awards and honors, to his current role as a key player for the Memphis Grizzlies, Brooks has proven time and again that he's not afraid to take on a challenge and give it his all. But what really sets Brooks apart from the pack is his unwavering commitment to his country and his team. As a member of the Canada national team, he's represented his country with pride and passion, inspiring young athletes everywhere to chase their dreams and never give up. So whether he's on the court or off, Dillon Brooks is a true champion in every sense of the word, and we can't wait to see what he'll accomplish next. Players he fought with and how the media portrays him. The Memphis Grizzlies firecracker player has been on a tear this season, causing a stir left and right. But his latest shenanigans are sure to have everyone talking. Brooks has been making waves both on and off the court, and his ongoing feud with Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors is only heating up. With suspensions and fines already under his belt, it seems like Brooks just can't help himself when it comes to stirring up trouble. Donovan Mitchell. While he's been turning heads on the court for years, it's the recent altercation between two titans of the game that has everyone talking. That's right, we're talking about none other than the clash between basketball heavyweights Anthony Davis and Donovan Mitchell. From verbal sparring to on-court shoving matches, these two have been going at it with the intensity of a playoff game. One of the most likable stars versus one of the most disliked players. Wow. Brooks and Mitchell went head-to-head in a heated shoving match that ended with Brooks landing a punch in the most sensitive spots. But the drama didn't end there, as Mitchell had some not-so-nice things to say about Brooks during the post-game press conference. However, Brooks didn't let the insults get to him, and he even managed to throw some serious shade at Thompson after the Grizzlies' big win over the Warriors. With his sharp tongue and quick wit, Dillon Brooks is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about players in the league. So if you're ready for some serious NBA drama, keep your eyes on Brooks, because this guy is on fire.
He and I have had our personal battles for years. Quite frankly, I've been busting his ass for years.
Draymond Green. The Grizzlies-Warriors game turned into a full-blown battle royale as Draymond Green and Dillon Brooks faced off in an epic showdown. These two were not holding back, trading insults and trash talk left and right throughout the entire first half. But when things reached a boiling point with just over a minute left before halftime, the crowd went wild as Green and Brooks got physical, refusing to back down. And it wasn't just those two who were bringing the heat. Brooks had some choice words for Warriors superstar Steph Curry as well, making this game one for the ages. It reminds me of my cousin's toddler trying to get his dad's attention. Gary Payton. The highly anticipated game between Golden State and their arch-rivals, the Houston Rockets led by Brooks, took an unexpected and violent turn. In a shocking turn of events, Brooks delivered a brutal blow to the back of Payton's head in mid-air, leaving the crowd gasping in disbelief. As Payton crashed to the court floor, his left elbow shattered on impact, sending shockwaves through the arena. Chaos erupted as players from both teams rushed in to check on Payton, and Brooks was swiftly ejected from the game. This jaw-dropping incident left fans questioning the sportsmanship of professional basketball players, and the league was forced to take swift action to ensure the safety of players on the court. Shannon Sharpe.
It was a clash of titans on the court. LeBron James, the undisputed king of the NBA, and Dillon Brooks, the up-and-coming star of the Memphis Grizzlies. But when LeBron's teammate, Richard Sharpe, chimed in with a barb aimed at Brooks, things quickly heated up. "You're too small to guard the king, kid," Sharpe taunted as Brooks bristled with anger. The two began to trade expletives, egged on by their respective teammates and the frenzied crowd. Suddenly, the skirmish spilled onto the court, with J. Morant, Steven Adams, and T. Morant rushing to their teammates' defense.
Cameraman. This Grizzlies player is known for his wild and unpredictable antics, and during a game against the Heat, he didn't disappoint. In a classic moment of basketball bloopers, Brooks went chasing after a loose ball and ended up taking a tumble out of bounds, colliding with an unfortunate cameraman in the process. But instead of lending a hand and helping the guy up, Brooks decided to double down on the chaos and gave the poor cameraman a little shove. Reports indicate that the cameraman even suffered some injuries from the incident, making this just another wild chapter in the unpredictable world of Dillon Brooks. Brooks, whose antics on the court had left many fans with a bad taste in their mouths. While his tenacity is certainly impressive, it's his disregard for the safety of others that has people concerned. As a rising star in the league, Brooks has the potential to be a role model for his peers and fans, but his dangerous stunts and unpredictable behavior are casting a shadow over his potential. Here's hoping that Brooks can find a way to channel his energy in a more positive direction and leave the theatrics for the big screen. His poor stats in offensive and defensive. If basketball were a game of passion and grit alone, Dillon Brooks would undoubtedly be at the top of his game. However, as much as we love his tenacity on the court, the stats don't lie. In the 2021 to 2022 season, Brooks' offensive game left a lot to be desired, with an average of just 14.3 points per game, a number that falls below expectations for a shooting guard. His shooting percentages are equally concerning, with a field goal percentage of just 39.5% and a three-point percentage of 31.4%, which just won't cut it for someone who relies on their shooting abilities. And let's not forget about his free throws, with a lackluster percentage of only 77.9%. On the defensive side of things, Brooks' aggression is admirable, but his numbers don't back it up, averaging just 0.9 steals and 0.2 blocks per game, not exactly in the stuff of legends. Don't get us wrong, we love Brooks' work ethic and passion for the game. But if he wants to truly elevate his game, he'll need to focus on improving his shooting consistency and defensive skills. With some hard work and dedication, there's no doubt that Brooks has the potential to become a valuable asset to his team. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just wrapped up an absolute firecracker of a video about none other than the most hated player in the NBA, Dillon Brooks. Whether you love him or loathe him, one thing's for sure, this guy knows how to ruffle feathers on the court like nobody else. But hey, who are we to judge? Maybe you're one of those fans who loves a good villainous character to root for. Or maybe you're on the opposite end of the spectrum and you can't stand the sight of him. Either way, we hope this video gave you a chuckle and a gentle reminder that in the grand scheme of things, it's just a game. And hey, if you're craving more NBA content, be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button to stay up to date on the latest and greatest. And who knows, maybe you'll even get the chance to wave hello to Dillon Brooks someday. From a very safe distance, of course. Thanks for tuning in.